For the next 28 days, I'm going to be following Jon Bellion's blueprint.
Because Jon exposed a myth when it comes to music, the industry, and who wins.
Give it up for Jon Bellion, everybody!
What's a talent, bro? Talent? Like, to say that because you play the guitar better than everybody else makes you successful in the musical industry? I'm not the greatest singer. I'm not the greatest rapper. I'm not the greatest producer.
So if talent isn't enough, what is? After binging his interviews, it's these 3 things that anyone can do. And 4, once you've hit, you've made it. So, I'm putting it to the test. To be honest, this is not comfortable for me, and it's something that I know I need to grow in. It's day 1, and today was dedicated to watching any and all of Jon's content, podcasts, and interviews. And even after a 6-year hiatus, he was still bringing so much wisdom. The thing that I was really looking for was what kept him loving what he did after being in this game for decades. And those tips came down to 4 things. But number 1, what you create should have some form of utility. As in, how is it serving the listener?
You have to be seen. So there has to be something that makes it attractive. What's your utility? If the utility is to serve, then you can't get your way 100% of the time. Because that's not serving. It's like, and in order to be fulfilled in what you do, there has to be a slice of servitude. Humanity and vanity are very important. You can't just always be vanity, because then people will hate you. And you can't just always be humanity, because you'll just get used up. There has to be this clunky, disgusting, muddy, in-between grayness as a human, or at least as a creator, to help me live with myself. I have to be okay with both sides. I have to.
Wow, this is some good stuff, honestly. From what I'm gathering from Jon, there is a balance of being seen and serving. I mean, let's be honest, this is the new TV. This is where everyone is getting their information, where you have to put out the product where it can be seen. I mean, we know Jesus says it's better to serve than to be served. And it's cool that we can do that through our creativity and through our art. I'm here for the listener to be served. Beyond making a nice beat, a way I know I can serve them is through my lyrics. What am I trying to deliver them? What's the thing that I want them to get? So I'm going to keep that in mind when writing. Find a way to serve the listener first. That's really good.
It was time to start writing to this instrumental that you're listening to. What helped was switching up where I wrote. Not just at my desk, but while hiking and humming ideas, or during gym sessions when I could sneak it in.
Real quick, if you use your iPhone to capture ideas while on the go, in your Notes app or your Memos app, but always seem to come back to something so cluttered that you can't find anything, I made something for you. I made an app with Shortcut that not only records, names, and files your ideas, but will send you a reminder a couple of days later to review those ideas. I'll take you from having a disorganized, cluttered app where you can't find anything to a system that automatically works for you in the background. This is a completely free gift on me. Just check out the first link in the description below. Put in where I should send it, and I'll send it to you right now. But back to the video.
Day 5 and day 6 were dedicated recording days.
When I'm in his hand, in his plan, my every praise.
And to my surprise, the raw vocals weren't sounding bad at all. But what would this sound like professionally mixed? I remember getting a DM from someone who could do just that. I'll let Ribonja introduce himself.
Hi there, my name's Ribonja. I'm a music producer and sound engineer based out of the small island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. Today I'm here to mix the vocals of Tiffany, understand what the song needs, and make sure the intention of the music comes across crystal clear.
And we're going to be listening to the mix for the first time, so I'm gonna jump on this call and keep you in the loop.
Your words, my guide, your hand in mine. No wasted time with you. God, time can't keep me.
The song sounded absolutely great, though looking at the day coming up, I found myself getting a little confident with what was coming up next, creating reels for the song.
Because to be honest, this is not comfortable for me, and it's something that I know I need to grow in. It's growing pains. But I gotta be okay for what it is. And again, it helps when I realize that it's not about me and I'm serving people. I'm serving you, the listener. So I'm gonna show up and do it. I'm excited. And this brings us to day 9. Have the laptop out. Ignore the mess. So with it being day 9, today is strictly planning content, seeing what's working already online and how I could put my own twist on it, and then getting ready to film this week. And I'm really taking to heart Jon's mindset when it comes to growth and creativity, as it can be uncomfortable at times.
And you also have to be okay with the growth of what it is. Like, you gotta just like create, put it out, and then there's nothing you could do about your growth. If you want to get to somewhere, you're gonna have to start somewhere. So it's gonna be messy, it's gonna be sloppy.
And it was time to film. I wanted to record every single video idea I had in one day. I wanted to turn just regular iPhone footage like this into a reel like that.
Do not care at all. I'm over it. We're in a new time. It literally is God time, okay?
I'm on God time, can't keep me behind.
Or this into that.
Time can't keep me behind when I'm in his hands.
Welcome to Verses 3, where we turn verses of scripture like these into verses of music.
I'm on.
And I didn't have much time. I only had 24 hours to make sure these videos were edited in time for release day of the song.
Once day 12 hit, it was the day to schedule out the song for release. And then after that, I went quiet. I didn't post any content at first, even though I just spent the past 2 days, filming and editing content. And this brought us to day 13. And what I did was I sent an email. And you're probably like, what? An email? But this was Jon Bellion's unfair advantage, and something you and I can both do without having a label.
If you post once on Instagram, it only gets to 3% of your followers.
Yeah.
3% of 700, whatever, how many thousand I have on, let's say, like Instagram or something. So it's 3%. So then wait a second. If I send out one email to 100,000 people,
Yeah.
that would reach then more people than social media.
This strategy is so smart, so of course I took it. So now it's day 14. I've let the list know. Let's schedule content. We're here, the final week of prep. Content is edited. Now it's just time to get it out, scheduled on multiple social media platforms. Regardless, I can say this part of the process has been good for me, as it's made me show up regardless of how I feel, how I think I look. So going to get these pieces of content scheduled, there's a few I have to manually upload. Hey, just posted. Shared the first one. That process may be a little humbling. But we are getting these out. So far, this whole experiment has had me sucked in. So for the next day, I'm going to enjoy myself. Just being with friends, being in the sun, enjoying having a breather away from content and music.
Praise God. Okay. You're about to do some crap like that. How are you feeling, Tiffany? I'm feeling great.
How do you feel about that statue kind of coming out of your head?
Nice. I'm not looking because I know what you're trying to do.
But in a few more days, it's going to be time to now review the content, how that did, and the music itself.
13 days later and 13 pieces of content later, here's how each video performed on each platform, with this one becoming the top performer. Though it was time to review the results on the final day, and Jon's last but most crucial piece of advice to see if I followed his blueprint.
It's the final day, day 28, and here's how the song did. Even though I did the research, I made the song, made the content, released it all, and yet still I'd say I won.
And here's why.
Anything that is good comes from God. So if he shows up to do it through you, it will be good. Good in a way that will last forever, because he lasts forever. We're not getting energy from ourselves. You're getting energy from this, like, I don't know how that song was written that day or when that came or whatever. So you're a little less, I'm a little less hard on myself sometimes when it doesn't come out the way I want it to. And when you learn to die, you actually get your life in your death. The giving up of oneself by saying my dreams, my millions, my potential, my MVP, my Olympics, are dead. When it's not about you, it's so much more enjoyable. If everything is about you constantly,
like that last lesson that Jon was sharing, in that there's so much more, there's so much to be grateful for in this, with this, creating music, but even outside of this. Outside of this, I have Christ, a beautiful community, so much to be grateful for. There's grace when ideas don't come out as they should, but with this one, God time, this did not come from me. And it is such a good idea. I know it's not just from me. And yet what an honor it is that we get to serve other people with these good ideas that we get. But for us, this is a lesson to look outside of just the things that we're wanting to pursue and see and to be grateful for, to not lose sight of them. But in those things that we know that we want to build, stay committed, serve with what you're creating, and stick to the process no matter how it's looking like. Whether it seems drudging or long, stay committed to the process. And to help you with you on your process and your journey, and the first thing in the description, again, is that free iPhone shortcut that organizes your ideas that you get throughout the day inside of the Notes app, names them for you, organizes it, and gives you reminders to review them so they're not lost to clutter. In the second link in the description below is the link to this song that I made in the video. It is a bop. You're going to want to listen to it, especially in the gym when you're working out. You'll want to listen to it then. And if you want to check out more, definitely watch this video here. I'll see you there. Peace.
I don't have to rush, no, there's no need to stress. When you know the beginning from the end, yeah, we're calling this trust. You're